So, here we are.
Okay, next time you do a tranny, press this on and the bearing on first. And see none of these problems. So right now I'm going to have to beat this on with a big ass hammer. We're going to be trying to break the snout off over here. So we're going to put a tube over here to support it to the ground. So at least that won't break the cast iron snout off.
Right.
The problem is that little needle bearing in there, we're going to be beating on that damn thing pretty hard. So, now what can I do to not beat on? I can do the...
You can pull the nose off and then put it...
That's what I was thinking. I can pull that off. Was that snout sticking out past the case? If so, I can put it in the press and press it like I'm supposed to. But,
Hang on a second. I couldn't tell you.
yeah.
It'd be better if you pressed it and hammered it.
Yeah, not necessarily. Alright. Anyway, I got a fork tube here. Goes on that end. We can beat on this and that'll push on it more evenly. Okay, let me give it a try, see what happens.
It's getting heavier now, huh?
I'm going to lay out here in the concrete.
Concrete. Let's put some light on the subject. I'll hold that.
You need a hammer or you got to hold it?
I got it.
Okay, here's our little mallet here.
Oh, shit.
Now,
That ain't working.
hold it.
Holy shit. That ain't working.
That's what was happening before. So that's a little bit harder than I want to hit on the bearing.
Whoa. Whoa.
Turning's getting heavier too for some
Yeah,
reason.
I was about to say that. I think that training's getting heavier, isn't it?
A little bit.
I don't know how the hell they do it. And
Obviously, this is pressed on first. See, I got the press all set up. I pressed something apart. I pressed this off. That's how I got it off.
you still have to have the bearing in.
So I just didn't
We have to
remember-
completely disassemble this thing to press that on?
No.
Hmm?
No.
Looks to me like we do.
That's you, not me.
Oh.
See, I have a floor model press. I have a tabletop press. I can get around that problem. Okay. That piece.
Line up your notch.
Working on it. And our needle bearing.
The needle bearings are still in there.
That one.
Hmm.
Appears that we didn't damage it. Still rolls. Which is a good thing. Okay, now the shaft is way up in there, so we have to
put a spacer.
put a little bit of a shim under there.
A little bit.
A little bit.
A lot of us sim.
I'm thinking one about
Yeah.
that size there.
Then we'll stick it out.
That would appear to be the right amount.
It'd be nice if you had one that was just the right
Just the right size.
depth.
And get rid of all this stuff here that's in the way.
You're obviously gonna have to lower your fancy dancy. Get the crap out.
That's my weight.
You don't have that one up. You need to lift it up some more. Or not.
Maybe just gonna pull harder.
Such a... So has Dick Tracy been by lately?
Yeah, a week or so ago. So how much hearts we need, Fred?
This much?
Good.
That much? I think we can get a tape measure out. That would be better. You at least need...
He's in about 30 inches. Well, you didn't put the fork tube into it. Maybe more than 30. Nope, 30 would do it, barely. We're at 23.
I think you can need to move the crap out from underneath this thing.
I'm thinking about it's going to be in the way.
Hey, watch the toes.
I think we're going down a little bit further now.
That is a tall ass transmission. I suspect you have 30.
We're at 28.
Hang on a second, you still need to pin it. Get the pin,
Pin right here.
and that will do it.
Maybe.
Okay,
Is that the way we do it, Fred?
that's the way we do it. That's the way we roll. That's the way we roll at Tatro Machine. We got the tools.
Right in the center, right?
Yep. If it's too tall, we'll get a shorter.
I think we're going to have to change it some more. But let's see. All right. Bearing race fell out of this.
But leave it out. You don't need it in there. Just gonna.
I'd rather not be chewing the case up as I do this.
Okay. Then put it back in.
Go away.
If you stand it up, it will.
Yeah, well, I'm standing up too, but it worked.
See what I said? It'd be nice if it was the right size. But
It doesn't have enough room here.
whoa,
We'll just make it.
whoa.
Okay, give me my plate over there.
This plate? That plate?
No,
What plate?
that's too thick. Got a thinner one.
What's this one?
That'll work.
Big, but
It's not big, it fits just fine. Okay, are we doing that right, Fred?
I'm doing something. Oh, look at that piece of cake, man. Almost wasn't even like.
So how much pressure is this, Fred?
Oh, that's barely any pressure. Now that you got that thing together.
That's 2 tons we're putting on there.
What is it? 2 tons? Oh, it is.
Ooh, something just moved.
Ooh.
That was 3 tons at the end.
Ooh.
Now, if you're trying to beat that on with a big hammer,
That would not have worked. I think
might
things
done
would
some
have.
damage.
Yeah, things would have fallen apart. Things would have fallen apart. It was wise that we took it apart.
Well, we didn't actually take. I almost walked into that, Fred. That's why you don't leave the handle out.
I didn't leave. I left the handle out.
It tends to hurt your head.
I left the handle out. Okay, I'll believe that.
Okay, here's your plate.
Thank you.
Here's your fork too to put back on your bike.
Oh, we can use that. It's classic.
I use that.
Probably
for a
came
lot.
off of my bike.
I use that for a lot of things. You notice how it's machined on both ends to be square.
Yep. Well, one end square, the other one's just old, part of the original.
Okay.
All right, we're back. We're back in business.
There you go.
Oh, and the other two we don't use. All right.
That's rag ones. See the rag one here? There it is.
Oh, you can even put the clip in.
Okay, it appears that that is on all the way now. I don't think you need to clip because I don't think it's everything on. But
Well, we're going to put the clip.
we are going to put the clip.
Sure.
I'm going to put this on now.
This thing's going to go together like a charm.
Trim anything.
On drugs.
Maybe.
It could be on drugs. Well, no, I'm not.
Okay. Appears to be. Okay.
Got everything? All pieces.
Saw a thrust washer laying there, but it goes to something else.
Pay attention. Fred. Kind of drifting along.
So we chipped a few teeth there, but luckily those are not important teeth that we had that issue with. Now the other thing is how much in-play are we supposed to have, Fred?
I'm suspecting whatever in play you end up with when you put this thing back together.
Or how much free play are we supposed to have?
Once again, I'll say the same thing. You ain't doing nothing. You're not going to put a shim in here. You're just going to reassemble this thing and run it. Could be. I would consider that a pretty accurate statement, by the way.
Well, considering we didn't put any bearings in it, we didn't really do anything.
Yeah.
So to clean it all up.
Just clean it and reassemble it?
We just cleaned it and made a long-ass video. We still haven't put the shift fork in that we were replacing. It was all taken apart for no reason, because we didn't do anything.
Why did you take it apart, then? Why didn't you just put a new fork shift in there?
Yeah, because I was going to check it out, make sure everything else is still good.
So you just wasted a bunch of time.
Yeah, that's right. A big, long-ass video that nobody's going to like because it's not Harley's. Look at that.
Piece of cake, man.
That's more like it.
Now you can put this other thing in.
We said that last time.
Now we can put this in with great confidence. Yeah, swing it around. Missing the shaft. Oh! No! 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 What did you just do? Knucklehead. What did you just do?
I put the shaft in, like you said.
No! No!
You have brass everywhere from beating on everything.
No!
Well, that part's in at least. What'd you do?
Why did you do that?
What did you break?
You didn't even wait. I was like, you gotta get line the shaft up. Start over. Here we go again. Just like the other one.
It's hard to get good help. See, now we know what to look for, dimple, but see, this one's equally dimpled all the way around.
Yeah. Probably because it spins.
I forget what we're supposed to do on this one.
Well, you're about to do it. Either you can flip it over, but I don't think you want to flip it over.
Came off this way, didn't it?
Is there a trick to it?
Yes.
There's a trick to it.
I'll put it together.
Don't sneeze or fart.
That's your problem.
That's definitely my problem. Holy cow. We're getting so good, just things fall apart when we put them right back together. Springs in. Springs good.
Hope I did that right.
Wait, are you missing something? Hang on. Hang on.
I gotta find a sweet spot.
Yeah. No, it's gotta go in there.
It'll come off if I get on there.
And I'm not showing anything.
What are you filming?
I'm filming your feet again. I'm sorry about that, folks.
No, he isn't.
No, I'm not. I'm tired. I'll go home, watch some crappy TV and fall asleep. Cable guys come by. You should shift to our cables. Like, dude, I go into my house. When I sit down, I fall asleep. That's all I do. I watch crappy TV and I fall asleep.
We're not in for enough.
Well, you said you need to.
Still not in for enough.
Something's not. Did you line up the dogs to the?
Something.
You didn't line up the dogs to the dang. You gotta line up the dogs with the. Hang on.
It's hard to get good help these days.
Man, I tell you. Spin it and it'll line up.
It's not spinning and lining up for it. And I can't see in there either because it's
No.
dark.
But if you spin it, it'll.
I keep losing my little screwdriver along with my flashlight. Okay.
That's right underneath your nose.
Yeah, I'm trying to hold the tranny up here too.
Once that lines up, it'll fall right into place.
Easier said than done.
What did I tell you?
Okay.
Now tap that down.
Still ain't in there far enough, Fred.
Well, tap it down.
You said it would fall right in.
I didn't say it would.
Still isn't going.
I don't think you got them lined up. Something ain't lined up.
No, something's not lined up, Fred.
Is there a big chunk in there or something? Got a big chunk of.
Hold on, quit pulling. Okay, you got the light. You look in there. Line the dog up. I can't see in there.
Hang on a second.
My
Before you
whole
do
train.
that, take the air hose. Go get the air hose and blow out all the junk that's underneath. No, I ain't doing it. Get the air hose and blow the crap out. There, better. Now I can, here, hold this. I can line up the dogs.
I have a flashlight one.
Here, look, you can line up the dogs from this.
Where's the dog?
Come this way.
There's one over here.
It didn't want to move, did it?
Found the dog.
There it is.
Dog's in.
Dog's in. It's in.
Still ain't going down.
Oh, no, him.
No, that's not the part that's not going down. Still is not dropping down. That's a rock. It's in all the way. There's a reason why I won't go down any further, Fred.
It's in all the way.
There you go. I told you.
What? How many times? You're killing me, man. It's really hard to concentrate when you're beating on something that don't need to go any further.
Yeah, we're trying to go further though, Fred.
No,
Okay, which one of these two rings you want in there next?
I don't care. Just put one on, please, so we can get going. I'm tired.
You're tired.
Tired.
How I feel.
Retired.
Retarded?
Retired. Look at that. Keep pointing down at people's toes.
How they look?
We can get in trouble for being barefooted again.
You turn the ocean into me?
So what are the latest comments on me wearing flip-flops?
Those are Fred's safety shoes. And I'm copying you.
Oh, but you're the. I'll give it to you that you're the.
I've been barefoot a lot longer than you've been coming around here.
I've never been able to be barefooted.
See, you missed all the fun. Yesterday I was machining this, making this
Barefooted.
barefoot and lathe, and those hot chips burn between your toes.
Yep. Been there, done that.
Oh, gotcha.
Now you're gonna put the.
It sounded like something, a bunch of shit was falling over.
Anything missing?
No, I think they're all in there. Yep.
Yeah.
That's one reason I took it apart. See how loose that is?
Yeah.
I didn't think that was right. Maybe I was wrong.
So you completely disassemble his transmission just to entertain yourself on.
Yeah.
Dumbass.
But now I know it's correct.
It could be building Harley transmissions.
We have some of those
And
that
Harley
people
engines.
people actually want to see that, Fred.
That. Really?
But you haven't done it yet.
So I come here all the time.
Some guy wanted to buy it too. Did he call you?
What? About what?
About the tranny.
What tranny?
He wanted a tranny. You can hold it up for me. I can't hold it.
Yeah. Which tranny are we talking about?
Your 4-speed.
What, the new one?
The one you bought by mistake.
Give me my $800 back. I can sell it to him. Or
I don't know how much you paid for it.
I paid I should get 1,000 out of it.
You're gonna have to, because you want to steal my gears I bought that you wouldn't have to get.
I wouldn't even do that. I'd just sell it to him as is.
Yeah, he wanted it done though.
Huh? See what?
He wanted it done.
Well, how does he know it's not done?
Because I told him.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
You know me, I'm going to tell him everything.
well, you get me $1,200. You can have your gears.
$1,200.
Well.
Went up in cost already.
Well, there's a labor of fucking redoing the damn gears, isn't it? See,
Putting them
excuse
in.
my French. I'm upset about this. Huh?
And putting them in.
Yeah. So.
Okay, now this here goes into here.
Yeah. Really?
Yep.
Did you figure that all by yourself?
Now this piece of shit here goes on the end of this, and that is supposed to retain this.
But that piece is broken.
Yes, it is.
It's supposed to center it,
It's supposed to hold it and center it.
and it's broken.
Yes.
So what are you gonna do?
I was going to leave it out.
But why don't you see if you can just buy that one part?
Obsolete.
Well, then leave it out.
And for $125, I could have got one.
Obsolete, but willing to give you spend $125
If
for
you
it.
buy the complete rebuild kit, you
Yeah.
get one for $125
Well, that doesn't sound Tatro-like at all.
plus tax,
That's very un-Tatro-like.
but free shipping.
He doesn't like spending money.
I did spend $30 for that. $50
Shipped it
ship for it. Actually, I think I spent like $28, but that's because I'm cheap. Now,
Cheap, cheap, cheap.
guess what that does?
That's going to hold that piece in while you... Well, that's a pretty fancy-dancy way of getting grease out.
You like that? Hey, when you buy racing grease, you get racing things. It's pretty slick, isn't it?
That's slick. Put your bearing in. And that takes place of that...
I put that in upside down. Did you see that?
That takes place of that other thing, that thing. Just put enough booger on it to hold it in.
I probably put too much grease in there, but
Okay. Some grease on there. Oh, my back is starting to spaz.
the
Let your
reason you
back
grease this
spaz all
up
the time.
is because if the bearing comes loose on this side, it should hold in on this side.
There's my hand, by the way.
Okay. There's also supposed to be a snap
Aren't you
in
supposed
there.
to put your gear on?
Yes, I am.
You're gonna miss that. You're missing something here.
When are we going to put the gear on, though?
I don't know.
Where
Well,
are
you
we
can't
gonna
put
put it?
that on before you put this on.
Where are we going to put it on?
I don't know.
Me
What are you
neither.
doing?
I don't know where we're going to put it on until we put it on.
He talks in this strange foreign language that nobody understands. Only him.
Okay, where's it go, Fred?
Oh, you got to figure out where it goes. Turn it sideways. We could put a bolt in the hole.
There's a light in the hole.
There's some light in the hole. Light in the hole.
It appears that it is dead center in the hole, Fred.
Light in the hole. Better in this hole. Better on the hole. Let's go.
So that means that it fits dead center.
Perfect. All this is they put that.
Appears I didn't put the seal in the snout over here yet either. No seal in there yet. Okay, so this here,
That's the easy
which
stuff.
fits real tight over here, and gets real loose over here. It's supposed to do something besides go down there and do that like it did before for the last 50,000 miles. So this, if this rotates and slides all over the place, your speedometer does not work.
So you made something.
So I made something. Now I have to get this over this somehow. And then I have to squeeze it back down.
So is that a two-piece? Was it a two-piece thing that held that on before?
I have no idea what they used.
You even know if this is going to work?
I don't know what's going to happen when I spread this thing out enough to put over this. Because this is very tough-ass steel.
Why don't you just make it split and then...
And then it'd be two-piece and it could fall apart and be all through the tranny. This way here would just run around in circles.
I don't think you're going to
You don't think I'm going to get that apart?
Well, I think I'd stick a screwdriver in there. Oh, there you go.
That's not enough.
That ain't gonna work.
That's not going to work. It's like really hard. Still not going to work? So you're saying we might have to do something else?
We might have to put a taper on this so it goes, a taper on that so it's not so square.
Put a taper on there.
And then hit it with a hammer.
Beat on it with a big ass mallet?
Yeah. Put a taper on it. We really don't need it because that has a taper on it. So just beat on it and see what happens.
I got to put that right there in the center. There's nothing holding this on either. See, they have provisions for a pin that I wasn't going to have. So we need to open this up a little bit to go over this. So we're going to find something to put over it.
Do you want me to shut down or what?
You shut down, we'll be back.